it's taken me a while just to get to that, an average of 30K views, because for such a long time, it was an average of 100.
Right. So, okay,
even
so
after
you started posting,
the first,
you started posting 9 months ago, and you've posted,
Mm-hmm.
you said about 5 times a day approximately, staying consistent. Is there anything else that helps you to get to that following that you are now? Any other advice that you would give people that are starting?
For me personally, I have to work harder on myself than I do on my content. And what I mean by that is I need to wake up early. I need to meditate. I need to read. I need to focus. I need to work out. And that is what truly creates great ideas for me. Now, maybe not everyone works like that, but I think that the harder I work on myself in my own mental state, that those ideas come to me naturally.
Absolutely. You have to be in the right physical state, and you have to have good sleep, good rest. Your body needs to be up and running.
Mm-hmm.
That makes a lot of sense. Yeah, it's hard to make valuable or entertaining content if you yourself are not in a good place.
Correct. It's hard to get people to connect with you, I guess, would be a good way.
Exactly.
Because I have people who throw ideas my way all the time. And they're like, you should make this video, this video, this video, this video. And I'm like, you have to examine the person. Not that they're a bad person or anything, but where's that coming from? What's the idea? And I think that matters when people send opinions your way. Like, do you look up to that person or do you not? But I mean, that's all stuff that we probably all already heard through Facebook, pictures and stuff. But it's true though. It is true.
Yeah, it's very true. How about the opposite? Do you get like a lot of hate? And even when I post videos, I get a lot of stupid comments. People are just being silly.
I'm assuming your comments. So I'm gonna guess what your comments are. Like, yeah, it's be fun for me. Your comments are, you don't even know what you're doing. Don't act like you can build an app. It's not that easy. Stuff like that. Saying like, yeah, if your dad has $100 million, then of course I'll build an app. Like saying stuff like that. Because you're in more of the business aspect.
Yeah, that's the majority of the
I'm assuming you've got comments like that.
Yeah, the shitty comments. It's two ways. One is like, you don't know what you're talking about, and then the other half is more about like the lifestyle. Where people are like, oh, this is fake or whatever. People are just assuming that I'm trying to be titled.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like they think you're just a cringy salesman or something.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think that once you start getting hate, you really, really are in a direction forward. I do believe that. I think that I've seen some creators who are basically Gandhi, and they get hate. I get hate. My hate is people. I get a lot of comments who are like, "This obviously isn't real," and my response to people when they say this obviously isn't real is, "No shit, it's not real," because I think a lot of people don't understand how much acting is involved in social media, and it depends on what you're doing. If you're in the business world, you're not acting. I mean, it kind of way you're performing, but it's like, tell me anything worthwhile that you've seen in your life where people weren't acting. Every movie you've ever seen that you love, people are literally into a different character. Every song you heard, people are in this whole different character when they're singing it. And, performing, speakers, they're all in this character. In my opinion, that's how I look at it. So I think a big thing is a lot of people go into social media also, and they go, I'm not going to act, I'm going to be real, and I'm going to be honest. Well, good luck with that. You can be real and honest if you're Gary Vee, because Gary Vee has a huge billion-dollar company or whatever. And so his life is just interesting. So he can just talk about his life, But for people who don't have that, I mean, you need to get into becoming better at acting. I believe that.
Yeah, that makes definitely sense. And TikTok is entertainment. Like, it's not. It's entertainment, and that's a lot of times it's scripted or it's acted up. Like the same for me. Like when I'm talking, like sometimes when I do videos on TikTok, I'll have a persona. I don't necessarily talk to my friends that way. It's not that it's not me or inauthentic. It's just the way you talk to your grandparents is different than the way you talk to your friends. So you maybe have a persona for TikTok that's relevant for that platform.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I think a big thing is a lot of people say, you've heard the word cringy content, I'm assuming, multiple times. And people, I think you definitely have to find a balance between ultimate cringe, which is the side where they have a fork stabbing through their tongue and they're like, oh my God, I stabbed my tongue. It's one of those fake gummy things, right? That's to me personally, I don't want to do that. I would make fun of it, but I wouldn't go as far as that. And who knows, maybe I would one day. And then I'll look at it and be like, ugh, why'd I do that, and then there's the other dramatic side where people don't do anything like that. And they're just sitting in their bedroom, playing checkers. It's like no one wants to watch you play checkers in your bedroom, It's a really weird example, but it's the example. So I think that, definitely a balance between, realness and cringiness, so to speak.
Yeah, no, that makes a lot of sense. And what about, are you anticipating any sort of new features coming onto TikTok, or any updates that you're aware of that you're sort of planning for, or you're just posting videos and we'll see how it goes?
I don't even know about any updates. I'll be completely honest with you. I know everything there. I think that I know everything there is to know about the app, just because I'm on it so much, not because I've looked it up or anything, just because I'm on it a lot. So I know how to use all the editing features and things like that. But I mean, as far as updates and stuff goes, they can do whatever they want. That's how I look at it. I look at it as if they decide one day, well, guys, we're no longer pushing videos before you page. It's all following based. Then I'll be like, okay, well, at least I built my following to where it is now. Yeah. You know, because I know that's going to happen. I truly feel that that's going to happen, where it's very, very difficult to get a very viral video. It's going to eventually get to that point, I think.
Yeah, Gary Vee says that too. Definitely.
More difficult. It's a good way to put it, because I feel on Instagram it's like that.
Yeah, absolutely. Are you recording when you record a video to record them directly into the TikTok app, or you record on your phone and edit somewhere else? What's your sort of process?
So this is interesting. I'm glad you asked that, because I have had experiences in the past where I do videos on my camera. So I bought this Sony EOS M50 mirrorless camera. Not too expensive. It's like $800 for the whole thing. And I bought that, and I've done probably 15 videos on that. I have had much less success when I shoot videos on a camera, edit it, and upload it to Dropbox and download it and upload it. I don't understand why, but it's almost very different. I could shoot the same video on my phone, same exact way, and that video would get 15,000 views. But on my camera, for some reason, it gets like 1,000 views. So I don't know if this is how TikTok works, but I do think that they have something embedded in their app that says we want you to use our app to shoot videos.
Interesting.
And I could be completely mistaken, but that is after 6 months. That is my theory. That's a complete theory. But I do all my videos now on my phone through TikTok app directly.
Okay. I record on my phone camera, and then I edit using an app called Splice, because it just has some nice transitions, and then I put it into TikTok. But I haven't even tried checking the editing of the video, so I should try that and just record everything to TikTok and see what happens.
I think you definitely have more room for error. You have a lot more room for error when you record it and go ahead and edit Splice or Movavi or whatever you have on your phone. It's a simple cut and copy editor. But yeah, I think that's good. I have that's just my opinion. Is I've shot all my stuff. I shoot a lot of my stuff. It's
got it. Yeah.
I guess because it's easy for me to upload, easy for me to adjust clips, get it done in one take. But it depends on what you're doing. If you're doing some crazy skit, you can't really do it on your phone. Do TikTok. You have to do it to where you cut it up other ways.
Yeah, makes sense. And what about music? Are you putting a lot of the music in the background of the videos, or sort of how do you use music in your videos?
So I hear I've read, and I've also seen people talking about how important that is to have music in your background. I don't use music. I don't. I really never have. I do just what I'm doing. I think I do a little bit of what's trending, but I've never had success that much of what's trending. I have more success with coming up with random things and going from there. I guess you could say I am following trends a little bit, like basically saying like, okay, pranks work really well. Or my recent thing is I've done like 60 videos in the car with my girlfriend, because that has been trending. Couples in cars, at least on my page, on the people who like couples and all that.
Right.
So I'm like, okay, I'll start recording in my car and see what happens. And so we've had a lot of success, just me and her sitting passenger and driver's seat, and getting mad at each other, or anything, just us doing whatever in the car.
Nice. And when you record, I'm trying to figure out what's the process. Do you bulk record a bunch of them, send them to draft, or do you just record on the fly and post them right away, or how do you what's your process there?
A lot of times, our best videos are. No, that's a lie. I think that most of the time it's the second or third take. I think the first take, a lot of times, me and her are very, very sarcastic, so we tend to do things and be really dramatic, and then we'll be like, okay, that was too dramatic. Let's not use that. But I say if you're just starting out, and don't even post. Don't even draft. Just post it. And you can do the same video 3 times and post your 2 mess ups, because people might like your mess up more than they like the video.
Yeah, I've seen so many times where the behind the scene video will do so much better than the actual video.
Yeah, that one's weird to me. To be honest with you, the behind the scenes one is a little strange to me. But that was my first big break was a behind the scenes video, because I saw that those were huge at the time I was doing that, and it was like this gravity challenge thing with water. I don't know if you ever saw that one where they spit it up and try to catch it back in their mouth.
I haven't seen it.
Okay, good. It's really not that good. But basically, I had my brother help me. I had the camera really close up, and I spit water up, and then I had him above me on a ladder, and he dumped a huge bucket of water on me, so it looked like a bunch of water came down. And I just did a behind-the-scenes video of that. And that was probably the first time that I ever had real creators comment on my video and be like, "Oh my God, this is hilarious!" Blah blah blah. And yeah, I think that it definitely is. A lot of times, your best videos will come when you don't want to do them. That's something I've noticed also. That's almost when the best content comes, when you're like, I don't feel like doing it today, and then you just go, I'm just going to do it anyways. That's what I've noticed, at least.
Interesting. That's very cool. But thanks for that. I want to be respectful of your time. We've been going on for more than the hour that I promised, so I don't want to hold you up any longer. But thank you so much for doing this with me. If people want to follow you, is it at the handle on TikTok or any other place you want to people to follow you?
Yeah, it's Jack Morrison TV. My YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok are all the same. Jack Morrison TV, one word. If anyone sees that, and if anyone wants to reach out to me, I'd have to reach out to me. I honestly respond to every message. So yeah, if anyone has, I guess, questions or anything like that, that's totally fine with me.
Amazing. Thank you so much, man. I really appreciate it.
Yeah, thanks, Darius. I'll talk to you soon, though.